Yo, what's up boys, and welcome back to yet another PLAYERUNKNOWN'S BATTLEGROUNDS video. This one again is brought to you by g2a.com. Check out the link in the top of the description and use code SCI for 3% cashback for some cheap video games. Anyway, this video today is really exciting to me. It's the first patch which we've had, or the first major patch we've had for PUBG in over a month, and it does a bunch of cool things, which most of the things which have been changed about the game I will be shown in this video. As always, if you guys want to see the full patch notes, you'll find those in the description below. This was my one and only game with the brand new weapon, the Mini 14, a 5.56 semi-auto rifle. It's kind of like, it's weird. I don't know, it's a new weapon in the game, but it takes the sniper role. It can use the sniper suppressor, compensator. It can get an extended mag to bring it from 20 rounds up to 30, and I'm not 100% sure on this one, but judging from a rail length, it does look like it can use the 8x and the 15x, although I did only use a 4x on it. I like it a lot. It's not very good for close range, but it's pretty good for medium and long range, and I think the gameplay I got with it in this one and only game was a really good one, so that's what you're going to be seeing in this video. But anyway, to go over the cool things added in this new patch, or highlight the cool things added in the new patch, you will also notice this foggy weather is brand new. It's just one of the many, or not many, I think it's like 6 in total, but one of the 6 different weathers in the game now. So you've got normal, you have a rainy mode, which no one likes, you have the dusk, you have the sunny, and then I think you have foggy. So it's 5 different weathers in the game right now. Honestly, I like it a lot, and it got my heart pumping. It was very scary. A lot of fun for casual play, but definitely if you are going to be hosting a tournament, you don't want to have this weather on, but it's still a lot of fun. They have also mentioned that they enhanced the graphics of the sky and the pre-existing weather effects. It does seem as a whole the game just runs better, looks better, so that's good. But in a new town east of Stalba, which I'll show on the map right now, it's nothing too crazy. I wasn't show you guys, but it's got a hangar. There's no new buildings or anything. Obviously, everyone's still very hyped for a new desert map, which I'm sure will be out by the end of the year. Link annotation to a video in the top right if you guys do want to check that. They've added in the option to actually modify your crosshair color, which is pretty sweet. Obviously, I've added the Mini 14, which I've talked about already. It says on this that the weapon uses sniper rifle attachments. I've already mentioned this, but you can kind of see what role it's going to be sitting in. It does say on its stats, which I'll show on screen compared to, let's say, the M16. It does say on the stats that it is pretty much the same damage as the M16, but it does feel quite a bit stronger. It may have just been the one game which I played with it, just being pretty good. But you guys can, try it out on the test branch right now. If your other big things is they have made it so when you jump and fall, there's now a bit of like an animation where you wobble around a bit, which I don't really like because I just don't like head bob, and I guess this is kind of like head bob, but I can understand for cosmetic kind of thing, it makes sense. And also when you land from your parachute, it's the same thing. It just makes everything a bit more immersive, I guess. They also increased the lethal and injury ranges of a frag grenade, which you'll see I kind of use that to my advantage a bit later on. They've also removed the Tommy gun, which everyone hates, from the care packages and added it into normal loot. I didn't find it in this run, but it can now have a bunch of different attachments on it as well. So it's going to be one of the better SMGs out there, and one of the 2 45 SMGs out there as well. So it's nice to see that really the creator is going to reward you with good loot. In case you're wondering, the new weapon, the Mini 14, is not in the supply drops. It's just normal loot, and it seems about as rare as a normal M16, SCAR-L, or M416 assault rifle. So it's not hard to find at all. I found a bunch of them in my game. Obviously, people are primarily looking for this right now, but still, it doesn't seem like it's that hard to find. They also added in new sounds for using bandages and stuff like that, which I'll let you guys hear later on. In fact, speaking of those, here's a little sound clip of the Mini 14. I didn't manage to get a suppressor, unfortunately, so I've got no idea what that sounds like, but I'm sure it sounds like a unique and satisfying weapon. The reason why I mentioned the rail length earlier on is because the weapon you guys all know and love, the Groza, is one of the few weapons which don't support the 8x and the 15x on it, just because it does have that smaller rail on it. That weapon does also have very nice and unique sounds. So this weapon, it's not going to sound like the other weapons out there. Even though it is 5.56, it sounds very unique, and I don't know, I like it as a whole. It's a good weapon. I do hope they do add some some more unique weapons into the game. Like, I know it sounds outlandish, but like, you know, RPG maybe. And I know it sounds outlandish, but it's different. Riot Shield, something like that. But it is still a cool new weapon. You know, added in the VSS, the Groza, the Glock 18, the fully automatic pistol. Added in a bunch of cool stuff. So we're definitely not doing anything wrong with that. Also, kind of still on the topic of sounds, this is how the new fog weather sounds. It's very, very scary and very immersive. I didn't think this was going to be something in the game, but it's nice to see that they do put in the little details to make the atmosphere just right for that, just as it does with the rain. I am hoping eventually we should randomize the weather. So say, for example, bring together these 5 different weather patterns and like blend them together. So say, for example, you could have like 15% fog, 100% weather and lightning, or rain and lightning, or you could have like 100% fog and a sunny day. Because that's how it works IRL, you know, not all weather coincides. So I am hoping that is something they do eventually. But that is pretty much it for what is of interest in this patch. I wanted to get this video as soon as I could, just so you guys could get some decent footage of the Mini 14. I'm not going to spoil whether I win this game or lose it, but as always, if you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure to press the like button. It's somewhere below the video player, I'm not entirely sure where. And I will continue to make these little TLDR update videos for PUBG when it does release its major patches. And again, if you do want to see the full patch notes, they are in the description below. I always have useful information there. I know some of you guys know I look at it, but trust me, for the information you're wondering, what is this game? Where can I find it? Stuff like that, always in the description. But anyway, I'll leave you guys with this game. Like I said, my first ever Mini 14 game. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you'd like to see me get some more Mini 14 footage or something like that, let me know. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. Also, I'm sorry for playing third person. Congrats to PUBG for hitting 1 million concurrents last weekend. It's only going up and up, boys. It's been up for 5 months. It's fucking insane. And I like this game a lot. And finally, no, they didn't fix the scripting to fly through windows. Sorry, guys. Maybe next patch. On the bright side, they did fix the reward system, so now AFKs don't get it. Yay!